good. Today we're gonna talk about healing fear of closeness and how it affects not only our personal relationships but also our activities in business and life and finances. So let's get started. Um, I was just shopping and I got this new shirt, so I feel like I really like it. The color looks so nice, and I also like got like a curl refreshener. So I washed my hair like 2 days ago, and then now I refreshen it with this like curl refreshener, and I just wetted them, and I think it looks quite good. So I'm happy, and I bought like super cute cards. I'm so happy. I bought like super cute cards, like for my mom. Wait, I can show you. Uh, this is like it's a birthday card in there, and then also for some other people whose birthday coming up, and just like thank you cards and things like that. So I don't know, I'm in a happy mood, and I was like, oh yeah, why not record a video? I feel like why not? The past days I feel like I've recorded more videos because I worked on this exact topic that I will share now. So I had like I know that I already talked about this in like a few videos, but I really had a fear of closeness, and I worked on it so much, and still like always when I got closer to people, I got scared and I got panic, and like my body was just like, and so I always pulled away, and that was kind of frustrating because now we're coming to the topic of how it affects us in business. I used to get great opportunities, and then when I got the opportunities, I pulled back at some point. So that was super frustrating because I did all the work to get the opportunities, and then like shortly before basically the thing is done, I would pull back, and it's super frustrating because I'm like, I'm doing the work but I don't see the results. That is not funny and that is not fun. So um one thing I've really realized in the past month is how much negotiable life is, and how much life just has to do with people and relationships. And I used to have this image of business or work is like a cut off thing, like it's super rational. I think it's the way I grew up. Like I always expected like my parents to behave and do things in a specific way out of work based upon the few things they were telling me, and then the rest my imagination. So I just thought like you don't talk about personal things, you just work. I don't know, I had this perception of work that it's super hard, super cold. And being more in a world of business, I realized it has all to do with relationships. Everything is relationships. Most opportunities that come to you through your network, through the people you know. And I realized how important it is to know the right people and to be of value to others and to have a character that people want to be around with. And how much my energy affects the results I have in my business. And also how much my finances are connected to my relationships patterns and attachment style. So when when like our attachment styles are the way we relate to other people. So if business has so much to do with people, then building a secure attachment style is the number one baseline to being successful in business. And I don't know why people don't talk about it. Like I nearly never hear people talking about it, and it just makes so much sense because everything is about people, right? But then if we relate to people in an unhealthy way because we have attachment wounds, then how can we perform the best way in our business? Because our clients are people, our suppliers are people, our business partners are people. Everybody are just humans. I'm like, damn, why do they trigger me like all the time? Because it's just people, like it's relationships. And our relationship wounds will be triggered. And I'm like, if you, even when you want to build your personal brand online, right? Who are the ones watching you? People. Like, it's all just people. So if everything is just people, then how important it is to have a healthy relationship with other humans and have the ability to build healthy relationships with other humans. But then if we have attachment wounds, which means we have an insecure attachment style, either anxious, avoidant, or disorganized, then we will constantly be triggered. And I'm like, but then I really worked on my attachment style and my attachment wounds, and I did that in the past. But now I was like, damn, like I cannot get triggered like all the time. Um, so yeah, that was just my insight. Like, yeah, money is an exchange for value, right? Who do you create value for? Other human beings. And what then they pay you, right? So that means other human beings are giving you value in return. So all of these transactions are with other human beings. If our way, the way we relate to other human beings is disorganized or is anxious or is avoidant, we will see that in our finances and we will see that in our business. So I I really don't hear a lot of people talking about this topic. So I was like, damn, that just makes so much sense. But like, why did nobody tell me? So having a secure attachment style is so beneficial, or actually the base ground, the foundation for um business and like growing your business and finances. So yeah, I really, 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 really realized that. And also even for growing your personal brand online. So I used to have like before TikTok was called TikTok and it was Musical.ly, I used to have like a few thousand followers there and have like 15,000 on Instagram. And I remember like it was so exciting. Like it was always my dream to have a Musical.ly account. Like that was always my dream, and I used to like record videos since I was like maybe 12 or 10. Like even before the app existed, I used to write my own songs growing up and record music videos. So my friend, when we were a teenager, she was like, just do it. And I opened it up, and my dream was to have 10K followers. And I posted and posted, and it took so many months, and I had my 10K followers. And I thought like life will be so amazing once I have these 10K followers. And there were so many fears coming up. First of all, I started blocking everyone in my neighborhood and my school because I was so scared of being seen and so scared of being judged. But then people still find out, right? And then they were like, why are you blocking us? I'm like, God, please. And then I remember like these boys in my high school, middle school, they were just coming up to me like, is this you? I'm like, yeah. I remember like my friend was like protecting me. I was like, thank you. um, but then I had these followers, and I remember all of these fear comings up, and I got like a few brand deals. I felt so cool, but I didn't get paid. I just had free things, but they weren't free because I recorded content. But um, and all of these fears were coming up. I was so scared to be seen. I was so scared of being judged. I don't know, it's just so many fears were just coming up. And then what are these fears? These fears are relational fears, fears that I have in relation to other human beings. So the last weeks, I was like, everything just has to do with your attachment to other people. Like, even like the fear of public speaking or things like that, it also has to do with your attachment style. Like, or in general, the way you relate to other human beings. So I feel like healing all of these things like just make you like unstoppable, because if you like feel really safe and secure in your body and your nervous system, you can go and speak on stage, and the opinions of others won't be that important to you. It doesn't mean that you're never nervous, but you can do it. Where you can post online because you know I'm safe and it's fine. And you post online because you have value to share and not because you want something. So why I had this account like as a teenager, I was like 14, 15 is because I wanted to be loved, I wanted to be seen, I wanted to be cool. And I thought if I do all of these things and I have like all of these views, and followers, people will be thinking like I'm such a cool girl. Like I was like, they will be like, who's that girl? Like, and I did that because I wanted something. But if you come from a place of I am secure in myself and in my body, and I have like the love, the support in my real life, then you can come online and share because you want to add value and you want to share what you've learned. That's why I always, I mean, these music hallies, it was so like it was so much fun. Like I'm so happy that I had this era. Like it was so fun. And now always when I post something, I want to post something that is of value to others and that actually makes sense and helps others. Like I always come online because I want to share what I learned. Like I love learning. I'm obsessed with learning, and I cannot not share it because I'm like, damn, how's nobody like seeing that? Or why did nobody tell me? Like, so yeah, yeah. So that was my insight. Like the connection between just business, finances, and then your attachment style, and then also building your personal brand online. Like they're all your attachment style. Like attachment style work and nervous system work is like the key to every and anything. And I really don't understand when more people don't know about it. So I feel like this is my passion and my ambition to speak more about it and make more known, because I know that I have read so many books, and I've read and I have like gone through therapy, and I have gone to pastoral care, and I got coaching. I got so many things. Like I got, and this information is not like information that you just find everywhere. So I really feel like I want to share it because I had so many breakthroughs just because of knowing how to regulate my nervous system. Because no matter how much I work and no matter how much I do, if I don't feel safe in my nervous system to have the thing that I want, I will push it away because it feels like a threat to me. And then I'm just exhausted, burnt out, and annoyed because I'm like, I do the work. Like, why do I not have the result of the work that I'm doing? And this is me like all the time until I realized I need to regulate my nervous system to feel safe around the thing that I want, because once I feel safe around the thing that I want, I will have it automatically in my life. And that's true. So, yeah, that was my key lessons. I hope that helped. And yeah, I wish you a beautiful day. If you're interested in working with me to do your inner work and to work on regulating your nervous system and releasing stress and stored emotions from your body in order to connect more to your feminine energy and feel good in your body, I cannot tell you how much this work changed my life. Like learning about attachment styles and regulating my nervous system just changed everything, because all the things that I learned before, I couldn't see the results in my life until I felt fully safe with the things that I wanted, and until I really worked on the emotional parts of it as well. So yeah, if you're interested in working with me, uh, you can contact me via my email, and you can check out my website. There's like more information about me and yeah, what I do. So I wish you a beautiful day, and I see you soon. Oh, and one more thing. I recorded a course called Feminine Self-Worth. And the course is about developing and raising your self-worth as a woman. And the reason why I believe self-worth is so important to have as a woman is when you don't know your self-worth, people will see it and feel it. And you will behave in a way where other people are prone to take advantage of you, and you will engage in people pleasing. And the problem with people pleasing is that you give in order to get, not understanding that what you need to learn is to communicate your needs, speak up, and set boundaries. But like once you get it, like your life changes. When I used to be the biggest people pleaser in the world, I used to give and give and give and give, and I thought, why do my needs never get met? Until I understood my needs are not getting met because I don't communicate them. And me doing more for others will not get them met. So let me learn how to say no. Let me know how to communicate my needs, and then they will be met. And I'm like, I went from exhausted to energized and feeling good in my body and connected to my feminine energy because I learned that. And being in my feminine energy means knowing that me as a person, the way I am, is more than enough. I don't have to prove my worth or prove that I'm worthy to anyone, but I know it because God literally, like, once I understood how God sees me and how valuable I am as a person without having to do anything, I could allow myself to just rest and relax because I know that just people spending time with me, they will feel happier, nourished, amazing, and just good. And people have told me that, and I know that this is true. If people spend time with you as a woman connected to her feminine energy, people just feel so good and so nourished. You don't have to do things in order to show that you're worthy. You are worthy. And if you walk and you know it in your heart that I am a worthy woman and I deserve to receive, then now I'm on a rant, but like, let me dive deeper into this. This is not a plan, but now I'm on a rant. When you know that you're worthy, then you're able to receive because you're open, because you know I deserve to receive. In combination with having the ability to communicate your needs, this is a killer combination. Like, you communicating your needs and you being able to receive and you being open and grateful and appreciative. This is a dream, okay? And you are making not only yourself happy, but the people around you. People love being around a woman who is filled up, happy, feeling good, and joyful. People love that. People, and especially men, they're so happy. And sometimes I hear women say, I just feel so guilty. Like, he's doing so much for me. You have to think, he's giving physical things like time, energy, he pays for things, he gives you gifts, and you give your smile, your energy, your heart. Like, being around the woman fills you up so much. And I kind of understand how men feel because I had a woman, like a mentor, who was so open, so feminine, so loving. Like, I craved her energy. Like, her energy was so nourishing. She didn't have to do anything. Just being around her filled me so up and healed me. And she is just a queen. Like, she is just a queen. And I want you to be like this. And it just changed my life. I went from overgiving and overdoing, especially with men too. Like, I used to always try to do things to prove myself. I always try to do things and even like buy gifts and things like that. And um, I never felt like I'm receiving what I want. And now I just feel like I am happy. I communicate my needs and they're being met, and I attract good men and men treat me well, and I'm just so grateful for the love and support I have from my family, like the men in my family, from um man, just general in my life. Like, I'm so grateful for the support that masculine energy provides in my life. And I'm like, damn, I'm so thankful. And even the more in the last month, the more in the last weeks as well, the more I healed even more of my attachment wounds. Like, I've been working on them so much, like the last week, the last month and year, actually, but there were still a few things. And it's like it's like I don't know, something just like I just had such a breakthrough. I'm like, oh my god, now I just feel even more relaxed. I'm like, men are so great. Like, they just they're, I don't know, like, they give so good advice, especially like problem solving. Like, if you want a problem to be solved, just go to a man and then be like, this is my problem. And they will be more than happy to help you. And they're so capable. And sometimes I wanted to give them solutions, but then I provided just a problem and not a solution. And it amazes me. They just find solutions that I never thought about. I'm like, damn, they're so good. So yeah, if you're interested in learning that and raising your self-worth and connecting more to your femininity, my course Feminine Self-Worth is the right thing for you. The link will be in the bio, in the description box. not in the bio. I'm so used to saying in the bio, I don't know why. So yeah, and if you're interested in working one-on-one with me, you can just write me an email. I would love to. Like, I it makes me so happy to see other women to connect more to the feminine energy and to have all of these breakthroughs, because I know how healing it is. Like, I don't know how to say it, but the more I connected to my feminine energy and the more I healed, the more just my life just feels like there's just so much love and there's just so much opportunities. And it feels like every time I work on a topic and then I have a breakthrough, I'm like, I had blinds on and now it's like, how did I not see that before? But it's like all around me. Like, for example, I grew up and I never felt love. I felt so, like, I thought people hate me. That's the way I grew up. I had this feeling of people hate me, and even my family, I was like, nobody likes me from my family. That's what I thought. And I had done so much in a work around it. I'm like, there's so much love. Like, people love me so much. People care so much for me. And then all of my relationships just started to bloom, because once I knew that I am this loved, I would approach things in a different way. I would be more open. I would be like, my behavior changed. So the relationships changed. So yeah, that's so much on that. So if you're interested in working with me, how it looks like is, we do one-on-one coaching, and we would just see what are the topics that you want to have breakthroughs on, and then I just guide you to do the inner work, and then you just do the inner work, and then you will see your life change. Because once we change our beliefs, once we change the way we are programmed and release those blocked and stored emotions and process from our body, the world looks so different. Like, we really don't see the world the way the world is. We perceive it through our experiences, through our beliefs, and if we change them, damn, the whole world is open for you. So yeah, everything is in the description box. I am so happy to be with you guys here, and I love you so much, and I wish you a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. You know, yummy. Bye bye.